Hey everybody, welcome back to Walking to the Moon with the Trail Amigos, episode number 9. We got a very special guest with us today, Sergio Herrera, Aguas, Menonita in the building,
What up,
bro.
guys? What up, guys? How you doing?
Good, man, good. How you doing today, brother?
Doing good, brother. Just I appreciate the opportunity of coming over here, bro. It means a lot. I've seen your podcast in the past, so it's a real blessing to be here, bro. I really appreciate you bringing me over
Hey,
here.
you already know, bro. I seen you hustle, bro. I seen you doing your damn thing,
Try,
and
bro.
uh,
Try.
and shit, man. I wanted to get the story. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm putting on people that deserve their story to be told, and I think people want to hear your story. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of emotion behind you, like the ocean, and yeah, man. I'm glad you're here, bro.
Appreciate you, bro. Like I said, bro, everything started from the bottom. Like I never thought I was gonna, like I don't consider myself, known, but like I got quite a bit of followers and other people that follow me. They've been loyal customers, loyal friends, and pretty much every customer, bro, becomes like a family member to me because I have family that, man, I would say I was strangers support you more than family. I could say it that way.
Ain't that so fucking crazy, bro?
I have some customers, bro. Literally, I can send them an hour like yesterday and today. I'm like, hey, bro, they'll be out for me. Like, if I need a favor, they'll be calling. They're the first one to call. Hey, bro, do you need anything? Hey, do you need this? Do you need that? I'm like, man, it's crazy how treat people well, bro, takes you a long way. Pretty
Yeah.
much, that's the
Oh
way I've
yeah.
seen it lately, bro.
Oh yeah, man. It's just so crazy, man. How your own family like won't support you as much as a stranger will. You know.
Yep,
It's just how it is in this world, man. Crazy, crazy,
that's
man.
how it is, bro.
So, uh, the awas, which ones you got here? They all look the same. Is that the same flavors
They all look
or?
the same, bro, but like literally every single one, bro, takes so many different ingredients, so many different ways to make it. My number one hour that pretty much the one that started the whole movement.
Oh, hold on. Don't say that yet. That's a question.
Okay, okay,
I'm
okay.
sorry,
No, you're good.
but what's these flavors right here that you got going?
Okay, these flavors right here, bro. I have strawberry cheesecake, I got
Okay,
coconut pecan, and I got strawberry horchatas. That's what I
strawberry.
have right now. I wish I could
Nice.
bring all the flavors, but I have about 45 different flavors and counting. Every day I try to come out with a new different flavor. So
Damn, every day.
every day I try to come out with something different, bro. People offer me like, hey, I like coconut, I like strawberries. I'm like, coconut, strawberries. What about what else? Coconut. You want almonds, pecans. Pretty much, if people ask for it, bro, I'll make it.
Yeah, nice, nice. So you're saying that pretty much almost 45 different people had gave you their flavor that they want to taste or whatever that they would like to have, and you made them up, you
I
whipped them
originally
up.
started with three flavors. I only started with three flavors.
Nice. Okay. Well, let's get into the interview, bro.
Okay.
How you doing today, though,
I'm
man?
doing great, brother. Blessed to be here, bro. Another day. I'm alive. My family's healthy. I'm trying to make it the best I can. So
Yeah,
I can't complain, bro.
can't complain.
We know
That's
where
nice.
we're at, but we're working on it. We'll get there to the tops sooner or later, but we'll get there.
For sure. Yeah, consistency is what it takes, man. And I
Yes,
always
sir.
see you consistently working, man, consistently grinding. So I believe you'll be there soon, man. If you don't mind, let's start off with where you from, brother.
I'm from Parral, Mexico.
Okay.
I came over here when I was 14 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I came over here because I just want to look for a better lifestyle over there. There's sadly, I love Mexico, but there's no
Less
opportunities over there.
opportunities, huh?
Yes, sir. I'm blessed to be over here. And I'm grateful for it. So I try to make the best out of everything that I'm over here. So
That's what's up, man. It's crazy, man. Like United States, man. I mean, it's right next door to Mexico. So, I mean, why not, And I mean, thank God that, it is how it is, land of opportunities, what they
yes,
say.
sir. Yes, sir. You
And
gotta be grateful for everything because it's believe it or not, it's a whole different country. And I respect both sides. So
yeah, for
I
sure.
don't really pick sides. But I respect both sides.
For sure. Yeah, much respect to Mexico. For sure, for sure. Um, how was your life as a kid? Were you a good kid or bad kid?
Man, always I could say I was a good kid because my dad over there, like over there, they always straight A and B's over there. If not,
Okay.
I wouldn't get a phone. Like I was young, bro. I was 10, 11, 12 when I was hosting school over there.
Uh-huh.
It was pretty good, but just you start hanging out with the wrong people, the wrong time. Just I just started going downhill, bro. And my dad felt like it was a better way to come over here than being over there because over there it sounds messed up. But most of my homeboys either locked up or dead.
Hey,
So I'm grateful being here alive. I'm trying to follow my dreams. So I believe I'm lucky to be over here at least.
For sure, man. Shit. Well, glad to have you. Huh. Um, how about your parents, brother? Describe them to us.
Mm, okay, my mom, bro. I have not seen my mom in over 15 years.
Oh man.
Yeah, I haven't seen my mom in over 15 years.
Wow.
They had some problem with her visa and they took it away and she be trying to come over here ever since and it's been real hard lately
Mm-hmm.
trying to get her, you know. But my dad, bro, it's pretty much my dad is like my hero, bro. You know, like he gave up being over there with my mom and came over here trying to, you know, keep me straight. Like before my dad came over here, you know, I was struggling a little bit. I was staying at my first BM's house and you know, I wasn't in the right spot. So, you
Mm-hmm.
know, so he came over here, you know, we got a little crib together and we started, you know, getting back on our feet and he opened up his mechanic shop and I started off with the detail shop and you know everything started lining up. So pretty much my dad is my role model, bro. You know, like I love my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. It's important to have a father figure, man.
Yes, sir.
And father figure in your life, man, because that can push you to be great, man. I believe so, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, because literally, bro, like you see your dad, you know, growing up, and okay, would my dad do this? I'm like, no, he wouldn't. I'm like, would my dad do that? I'm like, no, he wouldn't. So I'm like, I try to respect everybody and everything, just like if my dad would do it.
Yeah.
That's the way I do it. I was raised old school, you know, so I'm like, I'm still the type of old school man that I'm like, you know, they say old people raise kids differently, you know, so I try to follow my dad's footsteps every way that I can, so I can make him proud one day.
For sure, yeah. I grew up without my father, so a lot of my actions were fuck it. You know, I didn't have a male figure
Yeah.
to keep me in line, to let me know, no, get your ass home.
Yeah, that's
You
not
better
right.
get
That's
your
not
ass
right.
home.
Yeah.
I'll whoop you. Get home, pretty much. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Here's this. You know, I got you, son. Yeah, man. But
I'm telling you, I'm proud of you, man. I love you. That's all you need, bro. Because you have two options on the table:
yeah,
making the right decision or the bad one.
yeah,
Sometimes to do the right decision, it tells you, "Hey, man, I'm proud of you. You're doing great." That's all you need. You don't need
yeah,
no money. You don't need no support. Just sometimes telling you, "I love you. I'm proud of you." It means everything to some people, you
yeah,
know.
for
Because I have
sure.
some friends, you know, that like, even as a homeboy, I tell them, like, you know what, man, I'm not blood related to you, but I'm like, hey, man, I'm proud of you. You can do it. Because even if somebody else believes in you, it keeps you in the right track. That's the
Yeah,
way I've seen it.
yeah. I believe that for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Um, so, uh, so you're a father now. Tell us about it, and what's some of the things of being a father, a parent that you love.
Man, I feel like becoming a dad has been the best thing, bro. I have two kids now.
Okay.
My firstborn, she's about to be 6 in May now. I mean, it's been great, bro. Just you know, you got a tip to all of y'all. Just choose your baby mamas wisely, man, because you need to have somebody that's gonna support you there through day, through night, thin or thick. It's just you know, I don't judge my baby mamas. I don't judge them. You know, we all make mistakes. You know, so pretty much just make sure both of you are on the same page of what you want to work in the future. Because if one of them doesn't like what the other one's doing, y'all just gonna be pushing each other to just to the point where y'all break down. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like family should be the best thing. You know, like support each other. It doesn't matter if you're wrong, you're right. At the end of the day, boom, y'all come to an agreement. You know, and I just feel like I'm not perfect by any means. You know, but there like some other people could have done some other things too. You know, be in
Yeah.
the right track, but some people decide to give up and move on with their lives, you know. So can't judge. You know, I've been a dad slash mom to my little girl since she was 7 months. She's about to be 6, so that's how I felt like, man. But all these guys come out with excuses that they don't see their kids or they don't see this, they don't see that. Just they're pretty much excuses, bro. Because I've been a dad slash mom slash detailer, how I do. You know, I've been everywhere, bro. I don't get no type of government help. You know, I was like I told you, I was raised old school. You know, if you got kids, boom, one way or the other, you gotta pay your bills, you gotta feed your kids. So no excuses, bro. There's no excuse on the table. You know,
For sure.
that's the way I was raised,
For sure, for sure. I feel that. I respect that. So what's the best part of it about being a parent? What do you love the most?
bro. Being a parent, you know, like okay, like right now, bro, like you know, I'm explaining to you on a daily basis. I wake up around 6 in the morning. We wake up, babe, make breakfast for my little girl. Okay, you know, she wakes up. I take her a bath, get her to do her hair, you know, take her to school. It makes me feel proud, you know. I'm like, even if I'm in a bad day, bro, just I see my little girl and I'm like, okay, that's my little engine, you know. I gotta keep going. Sometimes I feel like giving up, bro. You know, like even the strongest man gives up at
Yeah.
one point.
Mm-hmm.
I've given up on my business before. I've given up on everything, but that's the one thing I cannot give up being a dad.
For
Pretty
sure.
much, that's if I'm sad, if I'm stressed, if I'm going through things, bro, I just look at my little girl, and now I have my son. I'm like, mom, I can't, like they say, men have no feelings. But we do, man. We
Oh
do.
yeah. Oh
We
yeah.
do, but we gotta keep them, put them to the side. Okay, I can't get sad. I can't be mad. I can't be tired. I got bills to pay. I got things taken care of. Like first, that's pretty much our priority.
Yeah.
After that, like we have to, I'll cry here and there, when I'm on my own. But we gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah, man. I felt at so much shit. I felt daily, kind of, and that's one thing I've never failed at or ever quit doing. I've quit a lot of stuff, man. I've been a quitter for jobs and stuff like that, but I've never quitted being a father. Never left my kids' side. Always been there with them, man. And I respect you on that one, man. I feel
Appreciate
you
you,
on that
man.
one for sure, for sure. So, you told me that you took in a friend and he is now like a son to you.
Yeah,
Can you
bro.
describe to the people what that's like?
That's my boy Edgar, bro. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him, bro. Thanks to him, bro. He's like a brother, like a son, like my right hand, bro. How they say, this kid. He started off helping me as details, at the shop.
Okay.
One of my other homeboys is like, hey, bro, I have this kid that, he's willing to work. He's going through stuff. He's not going to school no more. I'm like, well, what's going on? He's like, well, he don't have a dad, and his family don't really, I could say not worried about him, but they just think
Don't do
differently.
for him.
Yeah, I guess he has like two or three other brothers, and he has to, you know. So I told him, man, I'm like, I have a big house, bro. I'm like, I'm blessed to have a decent house, I'm gonna have extra rooms, I'll make your life a little bit easier, like I help him get his phone, pay his bills, like before I started the hours, bro, like we were struggling, like I told you, man, I got you, bro, even if I have $1.50 are yours. Cause once people prove loyalty to me, bro, like man, I can take out my shirt off my back for you type stuff, like I don't count favors, bro. If I do something for you, bro, forget I ever did it. Like I just. But the moment if I need something for somebody and I ask for them, bro, it's like they turn their back on me. I'm not gonna argue, bro. I'm not gonna throw nothing in their face. I'm just like, you lost a real homeboy, because
Oh,
if it
really?
comes down to me, bro, I would do anything, just to
Yeah.
keep our friend, And this kid, bro, like literally right now, he's busting butt his ass, at work. Thanks to him, bro. Like I could say I'm blessed, bro. He helped me a lot with. Doesn't matter what I do, bro. I'm like, hey, bro, can you do this? Yes, sir. Can you do that? Yes, sir. Since I've been knowing him for like 3 or 4 years, bro, he has never told me no. He has never come up with an excuse. He has never said anything, bro. Like no excuses, no arguing. No, I'm like, oh no, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Bro. He's like, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. I'll do it right now. Doesn't matter if he's tired, bro. Sometimes we be going like I'm like, hey, bro, I'm super tired. Like I haven't slept all night.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind picking up my little girl from school, or do you mind taking her to school? He helps me with everything. Bro. My little girl seems like a big brother, And
That's
I'm grateful
nice.
for that. Just treat people nice, man. Like I told you, bro. Just you never know who could be there for you.
Yeah.
But it
For
feels
real, man.
great, bro.
I feel you. I can relate to you with that. At one time, me and my wife, we had to take in two of our cousins' kids. So at one time we took in four kids, and man, God did some miraculous things for us while we did that. And another time, man, my one of my little cousins' kids were in CPS, and
Sheesh.
you know what I'm saying, and they were already in the in the
How much on their side?
they were
Their custody?
yeah, in their custody already. They had foster parents already, but we still stepped up and we took them in, and so I can relate to you on that, man. Stepping up and being slash pops for them. You know what I'm saying? I feel you on that. I respect you on that.
Yes,
For
sir.
sure, for sure. Can you tell us? Can you tell me what sets you apart from others and what makes you you?
Man, that's a good question. Well, I set me up from others, bro. It's pretty much I won't ask for you for anything, bro, in return, and I won't ask for you anything like if as a favor. I'm the type of guys, bro. Even if I'm hungry, struggling right now, I'm not gonna get up. Even if I don't have no dime in my pocket, I'm not gonna get up. I'm like, hey, bro, can you give me $20? Can you buy me food? I can't, bro. I just can't do that. I'd rather, I do whatever I gotta do. Like I tell people, I tell them this story. I'm like, man, and like, it doesn't matter if I end up naked, but in the streets with nothing in my pocket, bro. And a week later, I'll guarantee you that I'm gonna come out with my apartment, my business back up. I'm like, it doesn't matter. I'm like, well, what happens if your business fail? I'm like, man, I'm like, Everything that I put my mind to it, I'll make it happen. Like, bro, literally, I was never thinking I was gonna make a living for hours, because everything started, just differently. But it just, if you put your mind to it, bro, you're gonna make it. Doesn't matter if I sell, figures, Aguas, jewelry, whatever, just I always been a go getter, bro. Just I tell everybody, but don't give up. Believe in yourself. Because once you believe in yourself, bro, it doesn't matter who's against you, who talks about you. As long as you got yourself, that's all that matters.
For sure, for sure. Sometimes the biggest person in your life is yourself, man. Like, everybody else will let you down, but as long as you don't let yourself down, man, that can take you a long place,
I used to
far
be like
places.
that, bro. Like I used to not believe in myself, bro. And then like I started believing in myself about a year and a half ago. And ever since I started believing in myself, bro, it doesn't matter what I put my mind to. Like if I want a new vehicle or I want, new clothes, new business, like it happens. One way or the other, I might not succeed the first time or the second time, but I keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. You gotta knock on every single door, bro, because sometimes are locked, some of them are open, some of them you gotta
Push them,
you gotta
kick
push
them
them, kick it
motherfucker
open,
open.
But you gotta keep
Hell
trying and
yeah.
keep trying, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man. Trail go getter. I like that shit. Okay, what made you start the Awas
Man,
business, and what was your first flavor?
man. I don't know if I can say that here, but one time I'm not a big into smoking, I'm not big into that. But that one time I was like, I was some friends like, hey man, you seem stressed out. You want to try it? I was like, okay, bro. He's like, I got some out of town stuff. I'm like, okay, bro. I'm like, at first I started panicking, bro. I was like, wow. I was like, I started panicking. Then once the panic is gone, you start, with the munch,
Calm down a little bit.
you start craving stuff. I'm like, man, I was like, I want a strawberry horchata, bro. Like I seen it on a TikTok. It looks similar. I'm like, it was a whole completely different thing. But I'm like, I love horchatas and I love strawberries. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna try to go buy one. So I went to all the local parts here in town and I could not find one, bro. I'm like, yeah, I want a strawberry horchata with strawberries in it. They couldn't. Like, no, we don't have it. We could try to make it, but I'm like, no, it's not the flavor that I want. I went to the other place. Hey, I want this. They could not get it, bro. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna try it out. I'm like, okay, so if you don't have this, I'm like, okay, let me get a cucumber lime. Oh, we have this, but we don't put this. I was like, what? I'm like, I could make it better like this, like they'll do it like this, like this. Like, no, like we just this is our recipes how we do. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like understandable. So like, man, I was like, I'll try it out. So like, okay, so I went home, bro. I went to go buy some jars. I went to go buy a bunch of fruits, a bunch of milks, a bunch of sugars and everything. I'm like, I'm gonna start trying it out, So everything was just to start as a craving. So pretty much I started mixing it and mixing it. I'm like, man, I don't like it. And I don't like it. I don't like it. And everything's just like I started trying it and trying it. And then I kept it low key, I didn't want to I didn't want to get business off of it. So I was like, I'm gonna get it perfect to like I like it.
Yeah.
To the cucumber lime I got it right with the first 2 days. Cause like literally it's complicated, bro. Like if you blend it too much, it's too sour. You don't blend it enough, it's not sweet enough. So you gotta get the right stuff. So I got the cucumber lime. I'm like, okay, that one's there, boom. And then I made a regular horchata. First is the key to make the first regular horchata. Once you get the base, you can add anything to it, bro. Like literally right now, you can add horchata with strawberries. With I made dragon fruit one. I made chocolate one. I made literally everything. As long as you get the base, you can mix it with anything else you want.
Okay.
And it took me about a month, bro, to get the strawberry horchata right. I tried different sugars, different rices, cooking the rice, doing the raw, like everything, bro. And it took me about a month. And one time I made those 3 hours, I was like, man, I'm craving some hours today. I'm gonna get some little girl and stuff. So I had some people over, like, hey, bro, like, you want some? Like, hey, man, this is good. This is good. You should try it. You should try it. Like, so like, okay, they tried it. Like, hey, bro, you should make some to sell. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, yeah, just make some to sell, bro. I'm like, okay. Like, I tried to sell it, and I had one of my buddies that used to sell Aguas back then. He's like, nah, you should try it, bro. He's like, shout out to him. I'm with Mireles. He sells michelada mix as well too. He's like, man, I used to do it, bro. It's not hard. Just get you this blender. He told me like what to get. Like this, get this blender is the best one. Get this, that's the best one. Boom, boom, boom. And literally, bro, like I started letting some people try it. Like, hey, sell it, sell it. I started we're selling 2-3 hours a day, bro. I'm like, it felt good.
Okay.
Last year when it blew up, bro, I was selling up to 100, 150 hours a day.
Damn.
Literally, I was working all day, all night, bro. Like I wouldn't get no sleep. I was like, man, I was falling asleep. I'm like, okay, I'm up. Cause like I said, bro, you put your kids in your mind. I'm like, okay, I want my kids to be proud one day, and boom, give them at least something. Be like, oh yeah, your dad, he did everything the right way. He even though followers, he make a living off of it. So pretty much that was my goal all the time, bro. And literally that's how everything started.
And what was your first flavor?
My first flavor was cucumber lime, regular horchata, and strawberry horchata, bro. Those are 3 flavors that I started.
Flavors you
off
started off with.
Yeah.
Nice. Already, that's what's up. I seen the business take off, you even got a few resellers. Could you tell us how many of them you got?
Man, the biggest first reseller I ever had was a guy from Hereford.
Mm-hmm.
Them guys are like, hey man, like your hours seem good. It's like, let me resell them. I'm like, sure, bro. I'm like, I got you.
Yeah.
I give them a better price, and literally, bro, my Hereford people there, they support like crazy, bro. And then they started off, they went to Dumas. I had another reseller in Dumas.
Yeah.
And then from Dumas, bro, went to Pampa. From Pampa, went to Canyon to Lubbock, Plainview, Midland, Odessa, bro. Literally everything, bro. You know, like everything, bro. Everything has a challenge. Everything has a competition.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy's seen like, you know, which I don't mind sharing you what I use. You know, I don't care, bro. Sun comes out for everybody. So what they did, bro, they didn't step on my toes, but pretty much they copied my recipes.
Okay.
They started their own thing. So I was like, man, I'm like, I don't care, bro. Pretty much all my Midland people, there's the people, my Dunes people, they end up having another reseller. They used to
Okay.
resell my Aguas, or like they got an idea, and I'm like, I got to tell them, bro, the flavors, it's totally different. You know, you can try to make it. You know, like I tell people, bro, like I tell them it doesn't matter. I can give you my recipes, and people will buy from you just because it's you. That's why the story. You know, like I always treat people well because they're always gonna come back to you.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like I've never act some type of way with any people. It doesn't matter color, race, language, whatever. But I treat everybody like family, like their mom brothers, you know, because people will support you. Like right now, it doesn't matter if I sell hours, do details, do window tint, everything, but my people stay loyal to me because I treat them well.
Nice.
That's the way I see it.
Yeah, I'm a true believer on what you put out there will come around, especially when it's good. You know, I mean, God don't like ugly. He loves good. You know what I'm saying? He loves kindness, and he's all about love. So
Yes, sir.
if you're moving with love, it's just inevitable. It's gonna come back to you. God's gonna give it to you tenfold.
Yes, sir.
That's what I believe in. I mean, I'm with that, man. Since you started, what's been your most popular flavor?
Man, from the beginning, strawberry horchatas, bro.
Strawberry
It
horchata?
doesn't matter if I make 50, 100 of them, they're the first ones to sell out.
No shit.
Yeah, lately I come out with like, since I've seen people like the creamy stuff, like whenever like, because on these hours, bro, even if it's hot, you can warm them up, drink them like a natole or like a hot chocolate type stuff.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
you can warm them up. Literally, it's strawberry horchata, bro. And lately I came out with the strawberry cheesecake. So I'm like, man, it's too much. Sorry, it's too much strawberry horchata, too much. I'm like, I'm gonna come up with something similar, but completely opposite at the same time. So I came out with the strawberry cheesecake, bro. Literally, bro, they're the boom. They're like up there. They're the same ones they sell, but at the same time. They're the number one sellers.
Number one sellers.
Yeah.
That's what's up. What feeling do you get when someone tastes it for the first time and all they do is smile before saying anything?
Man, to me, that's always been the biggest customer service. Always been, because my first job when I started here, I was selling tacos, bro. I was working at Taco Villa.
Okay.
Like they told me, I had a manager that's like, okay, man, he's like, whenever you see somebody eat, take their first bite, their first sip, and if they smile, that's the biggest, pretty much payback you can get.
Reward you can have.
Pretty much the biggest reward. Literally, bro, if I see people smiling, pretty much on kids, bro, is when I love it the most. Because I try to come out with flavors that kids will love, you know.
Okay.
When they try them, bro, they're like, oh, mom, I like this, mom, I like that. I have a bunch of customers, bro, they come buy cases for their kids. And I'm like, hey, bro, I don't want it with that many sugar. I want it with extra sweet. Like, literally, bro, I treat every customer like my own kid. Like, they tell me, hey, bro, I want it extra sweet or extra limey, extra sugary. I got you. I don't come out with excuses. Because, you know, like, customer service has always been my biggest thing. Treat everybody else and everybody's right. So, pretty much that's the way I do it, bro.
That's what's up. Yes, what's up, man. Yeah, man. I mean, as an artist too, man. Like, there's some good feeling. I mean, I could tell you a few different good feelings, but when a kid is like, "Hey, what's up, J Peso?" or a kid will run up to me and like, "Hey, can I get a photo?" And I'm like, "Shit, yeah, you can get a photo. Come on, man, let's take it, man." It's like, it just lets me know, like you know what, I'm doing something right, man. You know, fucking, if I got people rocking with me that's 40 to 50, if I got kids rocking with me from elementary school, rocking the gear, middle school, you know what I'm saying, high school, man, I mean, you know, ain't no better feeling than receiving love from people, man, that can help the drive, keeps the drive alive.
Yeah, because that'll motivate you to keep going, bro. Once you see people supporting you and showing love, man, you still like, all right, you know what, this year I'm gonna come harder than last year. I'm gonna try to make even
Yeah.
better things, you know.
Yeah, hell yeah. Gives you a reason, gives you another goal, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about uh what goes into the Aguas. Is it all organic or
Pretty much, man. Like the main thing you gotta put in your love, it's love. It's your always is
okay?
love. I see that in any type of business, bro. If you're gonna do everything for the money, bro, it's gonna be alright. But you gotta do everything for love. And like I told you, everything starts with craving, bro. So quality's always been the main thing, quality
Mm-hmm.
and flavor. I feel like just putting love, bro, making time, pretty much putting love into it and time, it's what pays back the most, bro. Like, literally, it doesn't matter if you use, like, me personally, I use the best sugar, bro. I use organic fruits. I use, like, all my water, bro. I have like, when I used to make them at the other shop where I used to be at, we had a whole filter system. Cause since it was out of the city limits, I had a filter system, but we had well water.
Okay.
So then now it might taste a little bit different. I'm gonna see if I can still, get the same setup over here where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, I just have pretty much I use the water from the filter fountains, the filter water. That's
Okay.
what I'll be using. But the flavor that I used to use, it goes everything. Literally everything makes a part of it, bro. The water you use, the sugars you use, the milk. Literally, if I change even the sugar, bro, even the smallest, even the vanilla extract, bro, it's literally a couple of drops. It changes the whole flavor. And
Oh,
people
okay.
are used to the same flavor. So sometimes like I gotta be running to this store, to that store, to this store, because people don't know that, bro. Like I use like pretty much, I use international ingredients. I don't just use like United States stuff, Mexico stuff. Like I use sugar from India. I use stuff from rice from China. It's pretty much I combine everything in one.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, told you, it took me about a month to get the right horchata. I spent like $500, but trying different everything. Trying okay, I try this with this, with this, with this, and till I got the flavor that I liked. And so far, everybody loves it. Like I said, it might not be for everybody. Sometimes it's gonna be too sweet, too strong, but so far I have not had no complaints, bro.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up, man. He said I put $500 into it before I figured
I
it all
figured it
out.
out, bro. Like, listen, you gotta risk it, you gotta invest, and you gotta experiment, bro, until you get it right.
Fun fact for y'all, man. He put $500 into it before he even got to where he's at now, man. So
Yeah, people think it's just okay, just copy a recipe from YouTube. But it's gonna taste good, but it's not gonna be your touch. It's not gonna be your thing. Yeah.
that's what's up. I understand that. I understand that.
Everybody can make Aguas, bro. Everybody can try. Like if they ask me for questions, I'll be glad to help them, bro. Cause some comes up for everybody, bro. I don't care if you can open a new stand in front of me, bro. I'll still bless you, bro. Sun comes out for everybody.
Yeah, man. I believe that too, man. Cause a lot of people might mimic or copy or do a lot of things that I do, and like I have no problem with it because motherfucker, you ain't me. You know what I'm saying? And you're definitely probably not moving how I move. Like I move with my heart. I do for the people. I do for the city. I put on, and a lot of people ain't doing that, man. They're really not moving for the love and with love, man. It's really for the paper. And shit, much respect to them. Hope they do what they do where they want to. Hope they get to where they want to get. But at the same time, man, I'm always comfortable with where I'm at because I move at my own pace. I take it step by step, and I don't mind, man. That's just how life's been for me. Everything's been a process. It just never has been like this.
Everything's
for
a
me,
process, bro. Everything is a process. You gotta be patient. Patience is the baby. That's what I noticed, bro. Patience is the biggest thing. I used to be not patient, but I'm like, okay, I used to blow up. I'm like, okay, I can't do this. It's not working. I give up. And I'm like, okay, you gotta crawl before you walk. You gotta walk before you run. So.
For sure. Tell us what's next for Aguas Menonita.
Man, right now I have so many things in mind, bro. Literally, like, I had taken a break because I had a bunch of competition. People confuse me with them, like, I don't care, bro. It's just, I started off this movement with Aguas last May. Last May, bro, and it blew up.
So you're at you're pretty much a year anniversary. Do you
pretty
know
much
what
about
day
it.
you started?
It was towards the beginning of May, bro, like around May. Because it was like around Mother's Day, bro, that I was like, I called my mom and I was mixing up the hours and stuff. I was like, okay, I'm like, what are you doing? I told her Happy Mother's Day and whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I was mixing up the hours, I was whipping in the kitchen, for like they say, I was making the hours, bro, so.
Whip it. Hey, but go tell us what you got next for it.
Man, okay, so right now, bro, we got a new shop. I'm trying to get permits where I can have like a food truck.
Okay.
So that's my next goal. I want to just not sell Aguas, bro. Like just like I put pride and joy and love to Aguas, I would like to make like corn in a cup or like the hot Cheetos with nacho cheese and all that stuff. Like I want to make like a spot, like the Menonita spot, I want to call it.
Nice.
Like pretty much everything you see on TikTok, that you be like, hey, you look at it, you want it. But
Yeah.
I wanted to taste how it looks. Cause sometimes you'll be disappointed, bro. You go like to say Sonic, McDonald's. You get something that you get the completely opposite of what the picture looks like.
For real, right?
And I want everything like, hey, if you look at the picture, it looks even better in person. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty much what I want to do, bro. Like right now, I got some stuff cooking, that I got some ideas, bro. I want to maybe introduce some seafood, like little ceviche, little stuff, little snacks, pretty much, little like appetizer for like stuff, like I want to come out with like corn. Stuff, ice cream, bro, like raspas, because these hours, bro, we just get shredded ice, put it, great. Like, I don't like using no fake stuff, literally. If you got I got the hardest part, which is the liquid, just get the ice, boom, mix it up, maybe come out with some spicy flavors, bro. A lot of people want pickle flavor, a lot of people want chamoy, mangoniana flavor. So I'm trying to come out with, I open my eyes everywhere, my ears, I see a lot of things. So trying to keep it that way, bro. And like I'm coming out with new ideas, new everything, bro. So, and I got a surprise for you, bro. So I'm loyal to all my people, bro. Like I talked to you about this. I'm gonna go ahead and make a flavor just specifically for you, bro. Especially, bro.
Yeah, I hear that.
If you can tell me your
special announcement, y'all.
It's we're gonna have it on the menu this coming weekend already.
Okay.
It's gonna be what's your 2 favorite flavors, bro? Fruits. What's your favorite fruits?
Like I thought I told you. I mean, we've already talked a little bit about it, but pretty much strawberry, raspberry with the lime.
Gotcha, bro. We're gonna have the peso, the J peso flavor, bro.
The J peso flavor.
I told you it's gonna be some heat, bro. And we're gonna have your sticker on the top or on the side, just like this, bro. Like I told you, we're gonna show love, bro. I show love to all my people that show me love.
Your boy's gonna have his own little drink, man. So. Y'all fuck with me, man. And we'll get that out there to y'all, man. However we have to. You might have your boy pull up on you and deliver it himself,
You already know, bro. You gotta be the VIP service, bro. Buy a queso, you deliver it.
I appreciate that, bro.
Yes, sir, I got you, brother.
I don't know if I told you, but when I was going through cancer, I'd hit up Exotic Pop, and because that's whenever they were booming. I was battling cancer, and I was like, man, I got a couple thousand whatever to put into it. What can I do, or so I can get something out here, man, and make a little bit more money back and shit, and promote. And the answer pretty much was no. I mean, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, bro, you don't get everything you want, and it's just crazy how God works, because it kind of went in a circle. It didn't happen when I wanted it to, but look, man, it's happening.
Sooner or later, it'll come back to you, bro. Even if you dream it, you think about it, you're like, man, you don't want to tell people about it. Like it comes back to you, bro. Like, literally, it'll come back to you sooner or later.
Hey, man, for real. We're almost done here, man. Tell us about your detail shop. How has that been for you? And give us some details about it.
Pretty much, bro. My detail shop. Okay, like not many people know this about me because I don't like people feeling bad about me, bro. Like. I was born at 5 months, 2 weeks. Pretty much my eye didn't develop right.
Okay.
People, sometimes they make jokes of it. I don't care, bro. I was bullied when I was raised. Mexico kids, bro, they got no mercy.
Oh shit.
Oh, they'll bully you, bro, till you cry. And my dad told me, hey, you're special for that. Instead of you being mad about it, be grateful for it. I'm like,
that's crazy.
You're different. You're different from them. Like, bro, you're like, now my friends laugh at me like, bro, you roasting your shop, bro. I don't care, bro. I was roasted when I was a kid, bro. Like, I don't care what people think about me nowadays, bro. People talking bad about me, people saying this and that, don't pay my bills, don't give me my clothes, don't keep my kids happy, bro. So people can talk all they want, bro.
Yeah.
I do not care. So pretty much, I let them talk. Let them talk, bro.
But tell us about the detail shop, man. Give us some details.
Pretty much, bro. Okay. I started off working at the detail shop. I was working at a detail shop.
Okay.
And I fell in love, bro, just working on cars. I love seeing the people reaction when seeing their whip. Because some people see their cars different when they're dirty.
For real.
It's like they see them different, like, man, like, I want you to love your car just like the first day you got it. Mm-hmm. So whenever you see them, like, hey, it just came out fresh at the dealership. you love it, whatever.
Yeah.
And the reason I left that detail shop, bro, is because I was literally going back to being a first dad. Being a first dad, bro, it's that's a big thing. And you know, wanting to be there every sonogram, every appointment, and everything. And of course, you know, they'll be like, no, you can't go and this and that. What bothered me one time that my old boss said is like, okay, he's like, it's not that important. I'm like, bro, it's like the sonogram, bro. It's a sonogram. Bro. I'm like, bro, I want to be this my first kid. You know,
Yeah,
like, hey,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
excited,
yeah, yeah.
bro. He's like, no, it's not a big thing. He's like, if you miss a couple of appointments or whatever, it's not a big thing. I'm like, bro, to me, it's a big thing. So, like, you know what? With all respect, bro, I'm out. So I had a little bit of money saved up. I bought my first pressure washer, leaking pressure washer. I bought me like a $300 work truck, and I started mobile washing. I started
Okay.
mobile setup. So after the mobile setup, bro, I'm like, man, people started giving good feedback. And boom, boom, like started blowing up. Like, hey, I want to wash. I want this. Well, do you do any cleanings on the inside? Do you do any headlight restoration? Do you do any paint correction? I'm like, well, I would if I had a shop.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, it's like, well, try it. And I opened up my detail shop and boom, blew up.
Nice.
It blew up. I was doing great, bro, and everything. Everything was going great. But one tip that I give to everybody: do not partner up. That's been my biggest mistake. Like I said, I don't have no hate towards my old partners, to my new partners, and whatever. But never partner up 50-50. If you're the main one that brings everything to the table, your logo, your business, your chemicals, your equipment, your customers, your contracts, whatever, be the one you make the decisions, because there's always gonna be altercations. You know, you do this, you do that, and if there's other people in the middle, you know, it's gonna make things worse. So pretty much, if you met over here, you met over there, and there's somebody in the middle, you know, talking on both sides, you'd be like, "What?" So I had to give up on the detail, bro, because we had no bad,
A little fallout.
fallout, bro. And you know, we all went our ways. My old partner went his own way, I went my own way. And that's when I started the hours, you know, and I'm like, right now, so I'm like, that will slow down during winter. And everybody's like, hey, man, go back to detailing, go back to washing. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to do it. So I went back, and they're like, hey, bro, he's like, I'm waiting on my car to get washed. Like, you have an hour? I'm like, I got you. And I keep saying, I got you. And so I'm like, you know what, I'm going to make some. And we made some, bro. Literally, the first day we sold 60 of them. And I was like, man, I'm going to keep them for like a whole week. You know, they're not going to sell quick. Literally, bro, not even an hour, 2 hours later, they were sold out.
Damn.
So right now, that's what I'm saying. I'm going back at it. I'm having a whole team, bro. I hired a couple new people. They're going to help me keep track of the hours and keep me track of, you know, the details, so I can focus. You know, I got a little other business ideas that I
You
want
want
to
to
do.
start up?
Yeah, I was being, you know, trying to find ways to make money. You know, we gotta keep working. You know, we gotta invest to make money.
For sure. That's what's up, man. You just ain't stuck on one thing, man. Multiple. So, man, there's no excuses for y'all, man. If you need to get something, you feel like you want to start something up, man. All it takes is you starting it, actually, just putting your first foot forward, right?
I can tell this. It's a funny story. Like right now, I'm in the process of getting my all my stuff figured out, my papers, my legal stuff.
Okay.
This guy told me like, man, he's like, he put me an example. He's like, how can this? It sounds messed up. The word, I'm sorry. It says, how can this blind wetback with no literally blind literally starts everything and makes it happen? How? Why would you come out with an excuse if he can do it? If I can do it, bro, literally anybody can do it.
Right.
Anybody. Like literally, bro. I'm blind. Whatever. You can make it happen, bro. Literally, if I can do it, anybody else can.
For sure.
They just gotta believe in themselves, bro. And if they don't believe in themselves, come ask for me for some help. I'll believe in you. Even if you believe in yourself, I'll believe in you. I'll push you in the right direction. You know, if I don't know what I'm doing, I'll support you and I'll help you just to help you motivate yourself.
Nice. Great words of motivation, y'all. Great words to motivate, man. Because I'm pretty sure there's some people out there that need some motivation, man. And I told you when we talked, man, what was it, Tuesday or so? I was like, man, you motivated me with just you just gave me motivation, man. You know what I'm saying?
So I try to that influence with everybody, bro. You know, like I had people influence me. You know, I want to influence others. I want to push everybody, you know, to pretty much do the right thing and hustle and keep growing.
For sure, especially when it's the right way, the legal way, the legit way, man. Well, check it out, man. On this podcast, bro, I got something called On the Fly, and it's just to give people a little bit more info about you, about your personality, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to start that up, man. It's either this or that, you feel me?
Okay.
Okay. Skittles or strawberry?
Skittles.
Skittles. He says, that was pretty quick. All right. Boots or tennis shoes?
It depends, bro. You gotta go on a date, if you gotta go to work, if you gotta go out, man. You mean during the week or in the weekend or just
No,
just
if you're going on a date, man. What are you throwing on?
boots.
You gonna throw on boots?
Boots.
Yeah. Okay, and then just for the day to run around,
Shoes. Tennis shoes.
For sure. J's or Air Max?
J's.
Some J's, Me too, man. I'm like, man, fuck some Air Maxes. Everybody can have fucking Air Max. Powerade or Gatorade?
Gatorade.
Gatorade?
Yeah, easy.
Most people are with
bro.
the Gatorade.
Easy.
But I don't think, I think one of my favorite flavors from the Powerade is the blue one.
Blue one, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
The blue one, and bro, I used to hate cucumber until like I started drinking it. That's one of my favorite ones, like cucumber lime now.
And the
cucumber
Gatorade?
lime and the blue one, yeah.
Yeah, a couple of my people like that shit too. I'm just like, I can't drink that.
We put a little tahini, bro. We put it in the freezer for a little bit, put some tahini in it.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. There y'all go, man. iPhone or Android?
iPhone, bro.
iPhone.
I bought an Android like last year, bro. The foldable one, bro. It didn't even last me a month. It cracked. I shattered it. I closed it. Yeah. Had a little rock. Boom. And I didn't have no clue how to use it, bro. And they said the Androids are the harder ones to use, but they say iPhones the hardest ones to use. Bro, I can't be without iPhones, bro.
You know, for a minute, I didn't know how to work my fucking iPhone, bro. I didn't know how to work it as good as everybody knows how to work it. Like, I didn't know how to download my music that I was getting sent from my emails to where I could keep it on file. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to do none of that shit, man, for so long. And I just figured, I haven't had an Android in probably fucking 6 years or something. But, I just didn't know how to work it, how you could work an Android. Like, you get an Android, you get some music and you just press download, and then once you download it, you just go into music and it's right there in your music.
Yeah, it's completely different, yeah.
So it was, to me, it was just so much easier. But it's iPhone all day.
And you got to download an app to download an app to download an app to download an app just to get one file. And
you feel me? Yeah, man. I was just like, damn, man. I just don't know how to work this. I'm still not that technical, you know. But you know what I don't know how to do. The other homies know how.
I was bored, bro, because I didn't even know how to do it. I would just go through the phone, bro. Literally, I would have nothing to do. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to make this and this and this. You just pretty much gotta try it, bro. You know, just whatever gets the job done.
Right, and then you find out after you try it, right?
Yep. There's still like literally, bro. Like now, pretty much, I feel just like when we were kids. You know, you see like, oh yeah, old people know how to work phones, bro. I feel old. Like my nephews be teaching me stuff that I don't even know about these new phones that I'm like, I have. I'm like, I don't know how to work it. That's when I'm like, it's crazy how everything changes, you know. Like, we'll be like, oh yeah, old people know how to work phones when we're little. How can you not know how to do this? Is this how you do it? So simple. Bro, I felt dumb the other day. My nephew's like, this is how you do this and this and this. I'm like, wow, I didn't even know you could do that. It makes you feel old, bro. I'm like, I'm there now.
Yeah. That's funny, right? Hey, man, as we grow, we get older, and but you know, I look at it like you know, I kind of faced death for a little bit, and I used to be like, man, I don't want to be like this old. No, I want to be old like him. I want to get to that age, you know. I want to get there.
You want to be mature like that. You want to live life, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I want to be able to live and experience more, you know. And it's better than being dead, I would think, you know, for sure, right? Yeah. All right, Kendrick or Drake?
Kendrick, bro.
Kendrick. What the? Serious?
Kendrick, bro. Drake became, I don't know, bro. I don't know, I feel like he became from rapping all the way to being a little sassy. I don't know why. I just felt like.
A little sassy.
He likes getting punked, bro. He could have come out with a good comeback, but he hasn't, bro. He has not come back with a good comeback.
Hopefully he comes back with a good album.
Hopefully, because he needs it, bro.
The album, I think, that Kendrick dropped, I didn't think it was so great. I mean, he had some snappers on there, but I don't think it'll test the time.
Yeah, Drake needs to come out of retirement, bro, because he's not come out with great stuff in a minute.
Right. Tacos Garcia or La Frontera?
La Frontera, bro.
La Frontera?
La Frontera.
Alrighty, I feel you on that one. Rap music or Spanish music?
Bro, to be honest, I like both, bro, because now, lately, bro, like, they've been mixing both in one. Like, yeah. I've seen that Mexico is being pretty much copying the rap culture, so pretty much they're making 2 in 1. Mm-hmm. You know, so pretty much, bro, my playlist, literally, you can listen to Chalino, you listen to Lil Wayne next, you listen to country. Literally, bro, I don't have no genre. Like, I listen to everything. I love everything, but if it comes down to it, Spanish, bro. If it comes down to it, yeah, Spanish.
So. Mexican OT or D baby?
OT, bro.
OT?
OT.
For sure. Already. Cash or card?
Cash, bro.
Cash.
Cash or
I
cash
know,
up.
it's-
Cash or
you
cash up. It's still the same thing, bro. But still,
Cash
like,
or cash at me, dog. For sure, for sure. I don't run around with one of those squares.
I don't like people controlling my money, bro. That's the way I feel it.
Yeah.
You know, because even having the safest bank, bro, I had a homeboy that he had the best bank, bro. We went out, he couldn't even spend money at certain locations because they thought it was a scam.
Oh
Literally.
yeah, and then once you spend a certain amount, they want to not let you, or you got to
Sometimes it's
call
good,
the
bro. 'Cause
bank.
sometimes you be wasting too much, but you know, it's cool. But
For sure, get it back.
yeah,
Get it back. Tupac or Biggie?
man, Tupac, bro.
Tupac, for sure. Yeah, you're on my side with that one. Kevin Gates or Young Boy? NBA Young Boy.
Kevin Gates, bro.
Kevin Gates. I'm with you on that one too, brother. I'm with you on that one. Ford or Chevy?
Chevy, bro, all day.
Chevy.
Except for the new Fords, bro. New Fords are coming out with some heat, but if it's all time Chevy.
Them Raptors are killer, huh?
Bro, them new 5.0s ain't they're. I'm a big truck guy, bro. I love trucks. You know, lately Ford's been killing the game, but like if it's an all time thing, Chevy.
For sure, for sure. El Palaton or Tropical?
Man, it depends. What are we talking about? Either Aguas or ice cream. It just, I love it. I love
Just
it,
talking about in
man.
general.
I don't like picking sides on either, bro. Man, I would say the new Paleton, bro. They come
new
out,
one?
the new one, yeah.
For sure,
I
for
feel like
sure.
they're putting a lot of work into their stuff, you know.
Yeah.
They seem kind of rude sometimes, but man, I still go there for the ice cream. I support, so that's cool. That's cool.
Keep it clean.
Yeah.
Keep it clean. Keep it smelling good. Golden Lotus or Thai House?
OG play. I gotta go with the OG, bro. Thai house.
OG Thai House. I'm more Golden Lotus.
I go with the OG, bro, because you know they've been there.
I used to always go to Thai House too, man, but I prefer Golden Lotus chicken fried rice.
Chicken for rice, man. I be going all locals. I support everywhere, you know, but
For sure.
that's pretty good, bro.
So, Popeyes or KFC?
Popeyes,
Popeyes. I'm probably a KFC guy.
KFC guy.
Yeah.
I like their spicy chicken sandwiches, bro. It's just because
Spicy.
KFC don't really have the spicy ones. I don't like their spicy. You know?
Did you ever go whenever they first came out with them damn sandwiches and people were getting stabbed and shot?
Yeah, I
shit
seen
for
that,
them?
bro. I seen that. I'm like, bro, don't play with people's chicken, bro, because you can get shot.
That's so crazy,
Literally,
right?
bro, food, bro. People literally rage over food.
Right. For sure. Tommy or Polo?
Polo, bro.
Polo. For sure. I'm with that. Gold or silver?
Man, I've never been a big jewelry guy till lately, and I would say gold, bro. But I don't know. I haven't really invested no money in gold. I need to, but I like gold more, bro. But I wear silver, of course. You know, so the more on the cheaper side. No, I'm honest.
It's all good shit. Hey, man. You know, man. Gold ain't for everybody. Some people like silver. I got homeboys that like silver, and they really don't rock the gold. You know, and that's just what it is, man. Shit, for sure. Bust down or plain Jane?
Bust down.
Bust down. Me too, man. Give me something that shine a little bit more. NFL or NBA?
NFL, bro.
Me too. I fuck with the NFL more. I'd rather watch them tackle somebody and shit. Steve Young or Troy Aikman?
Troy, bro. Gotta go.
I'm more of a Steve Young guy. You know what I'm saying? All good though. We still be homies and shit. Indica or sativa?
Indica.
Indica. Alrighty, man. Yeah, you're for sure right on that. For sure right. Well, check it out, man. We're at the end of the podcast, and thank you for it very much for coming in,
appreciate
bro,
you,
and
brother.
giving us your time, bro. I'm grateful for it. And what I need you to do is give everybody your information. Give them your Snap, give them your IG, your Facebook page, wherever they need to get a hold of you for the Aguas.
Okay.
Your shop address when they need a detail or whatever they need, man. Let them know
So
where they
my
can
new
get a
shop
hold
address,
of you.
it's 1700 Southeast 16th Avenue. It's right between the KFC and the Dutch Bros behind them, right there on Ross. My Instagram, it's aguas_menonitas. My Snapchat is aguas.menonitas as well. And my Facebook, you can look me up as Sergio Herrera. Like I said, if you can't answer me, like if you can't get a hold of me one way or the other, my phone number is 584-5509. I gotta give a huge thank you to you, brother. It means a lot. You know, you have a big movement going up. You know, I gotta give a huge shout out to a couple people. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it.
No, hell yeah, give me a shout out, man.
My biggest, bro. Like I'll say, people I look up to, bro. Chino, bro. That boy Chino.
Boy Chino the hustler.
Bro, Chino, I would see him growing up, bro. He had all this motion. I'm like, man, I want to be like him, bro. I'm like, doing this, doing that. He put me on game with some stuff, bro. Like, hey, bro, do this. He blessed me, bro. He's like, and I started with that, and man, I gotta get a huge shout out to him, bro. A huge shout out to my boy Fabian from Thrifted.
Sure.
And a huge shout out to the boy John as well. You know, they're separate, you know, but I love both. They're both family to me. I don't pick sides at all. I love both of them. They're both Marlo from Golden Threads as well.
Oh yeah,
man, they always show love, bro. They always supporting me in every type of stuff that I do. The local junkies with all the movies they got going on with all the events. Man, just a bunch of people that I met through the process of coming to Aguas, you know, and I'm grateful for it, bro. Everybody's just, and now I know what they're successful. Now I know what they got because they're just great person, bro. They are a great human being, and that's what I've noticed, bro. Be like them, be kind, be honest, and respectful, and support each other.
Hell yeah, man. Shout out to all them guys, man, because they're all the homies as well, man. So, for real. But hey, man, we're going to end this, and I just want to let y'all know about Peso Fest 3, man. May 3rd. It's going to be at T's Bar, free entry, 700 Southwest 10th Avenue, 9 p.m. to 12:30. I got the homies YC Goodfella and SJ Goodfella headlining. And I want to give a shout out to all the sponsors, man. The Aguas Menonita, he's sponsoring for show. Insomnia, the Doghouse, Birds, Classic Cuts and Fades, and New Era Mojo, man. So shout out to all y'all. And this is it, man. Episode number 9. We out of here. Till the next one. And Gotti. How long was that, brother?
Almost an hour. It's 50 minutes.
50 minutes? That's good. That was good. That's what's up.
What's been the longest one so far?
Well, the longest one? I don't know. What's been the longest one?
Probably this one.
Has it been this one? I thought one was